Hello everybody, it's Rhonda. Welcome to my channel. This video is for ages 18 and up. I am here with my Curating for Christmas 2021, which is hosted by Jill Norwood here on YouTube. And Jill, thank you so much for hosting this. I have been doing Curating for Christmas, I think, ever since she started. And I just wanted to get my video up, but this is, as you walk in this room, is this little shelf I keep my ribbon on, and I just switch it out for Christmas so I have my stuff at hand. So I'm gonna just pan around and start over here. I love Christmas and I just love to decorate for Christmas, and I love decorating my craft room. So up here is a little Christmas garland that I put up every year, and it is like Santa's clothes. And I've had this probably maybe 15 years or more. So I always put it up every Christmas. But as you come in here, this shelf here is where I normally keep all my little paper clips and all that stuff. So what I did here is just mix in some of my little Christmas stuff. Um, that is a reproduction Crayola crayon box, that tobacco tin and a little Scotch tape tin are real vintage. That is a old ruler. Over here, my little bottle brush trees. That little sign came from the Dollar Tree, and I thought it just went cute with my little trees. And these are just some little miniature things from the Dollar Tree. Also, um, over here are some game pieces, and I do use these little things like that in my crafting. So they stay out kind of like all year. Also, down here are some of my little sequences and buttons that I have been using this year in my crafting. And Jill's theme this year is hope and joy. So I just added those little tiles, and this is just a little wood stamp. Um, one of my little nativity sets back there. This little tin is another little vintage piece. And after Christmas, I normally just store all of my little Christmas stuff in the different little tins. So when I pull it out, I have, mostly all my stuff. I love using old muffin tins to put my little bits and pieces in for Christmas. Um, This right here has my scissors and my little cutters and all that little stuff like that. I'm gonna try not to show too much, but that little shadow box, I made it last year and I just thought I'd put it out. These little containers here are some little embellishment boxes that I have received in swaps, and I always go to them to pull out little things if I need to do a little project. Um, some more tins with some of my little Christmas things in there. This one, a lot of my little jingle bells, some buttons, and then I can come and sit in this room and relax if I wanted to. This is just a little pillow I made last year. Some of my Christmas cards from some YouTube friends, and it is sitting on a old vintage record player. Um, these are some old sewing machine drawers out of an old sewing machine, so I use it for storage. I added that old vintage wreath up there. Some of my little fabric, some chenille stems, some little Santas. Again, this is the jar I put my little pieces of leftover fabrics in. These stay out all year. There's a little angel up there. My Santa supply box that I normally take to the craft show. Down here is my Christmas washi tape, and it just sits on top of my everyday tape. One of my little Santa babies, a few Christmas stamps here. And these came from a crafty yard sale, and this lady, she sold all of the sets for $1. I mean, the whole container for $1. These are some of those little mini rolling pins. Some of my cookbooks. This tree that I did for my craft room, and it's just a hodgepodge of different little ornaments. These little people like this, they came from Target a few years ago. And this tree, it doesn't really have a theme. It's just, whatever I wanted to put on it. These jingle bells came from the Dollar Tree some years ago, and as you can see, they are pretty big. That was a little sign from, I think, Dollar General. My little Christmas mouse back there. And then over on my desk, well, right here, this little table holds my little vintage typewriter. Some little ribbon up there. A few of my little Santas, my pens, my little vintage telephone, and I just love it. There's some little pencils up there. That is my journaling Bible here that I love working in. And then my regular journal. And this right here is a hymn book. And I also love to decorate it also. And this page is Joy to the World. Um, this is a chair that is real comfortable. It came from my mama's, and again, you can sit back here and just relax, listen to music if you wanted to. That chest came from my grandmama, and if you have followed me, you know I painted it during the summer, and it was like pine, and I like it. I just hope I didn't make a mistake by painting it. But over here are my little snowmen. And I love this little set with peace, hope, and faith. Some of my vintage containers up there. Um, these little cork boards, I just pin stuff up here, and it kind of helps me to find stuff when I can see it out like this. That's a little ornament that one of my Instagram friends made. That's a Jill little tag down there. This is a vintage little Barbie coat and hat. I keep it up there all the time. Some of my little tags, and again, this cork board helps me find different things. And back here is where I normally keep my stamps. And when I painted the first of the year, I took all my stamps out, and I have not put all of them back yet. But what I decided to do is just put my Christmas stamps out for the time being on them. And when I put these up this year, I can hopefully put my regular stamps back out. And I don't have a whole lot of stamps, but I think they're cute. I love seeing the older stamps that the ladies here on YouTube have. This is one of my favorite stamps here. It came from that crafty yard sale, and the lady sold this stamp for $1. It is a penny black, and I have not used it yet. This is one I found at a thrift store a few years ago. And then these are just some that I have picked up. A lot of these stamps here are from Michael's when they did the dollar stamps, and a few of them maybe from Hobby Lobby. But this shelf down here, all of these little stamps here, The lady that sold those other little container of stamps, I got all of these for $1. She had them in a bag for $1. And they are Stampin' Up! Stamps. So that is my little curating for Christmas. Again, Jill, I want to thank you for hosting this. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope that you enjoyed this little tour. And you know, I normally don't do a long video because I don't want to talk too much. But thank you again for watching. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later.